I have to tell you something. I feel like I need to be honest with you. If nothing else, at the very least, I owe you the truth. I'm in a legitimate, honest-to-goodness bad mood today. I had a negative interaction or two this morning. I'm forcing myself to do this against my will, and I need to tell you that because I am in a bad mood, I'm going to try to compensate by being sillier than normal, and it's not going to be sincere, and it's not going to be pretty. Just had to tell you that. I just had to confess that to you right off my chest. These are my confessions. There's an example of the silliness that's not sincere, not funny, just annoying. Powerful Man by Alex G. Don't yell. It's annoying. This is such a cool riff. And it's so fun to play. Listen, 5, 6, 7, 8. I messed up. That's okay. We all make mistakes. Not only is this riff cool and fun and easy, but you're also going to hate it because it's in an alternate tuning. Hang on. The tuning isn't that bad. It's just awful. And you're going to break all your strings. I'm going to tell you the tuning now, but don't detune just yet, because after I tell you the notes, I have a couple tuning tricks for you. Top string, you tune down to C sharp. Second string from the top, tune down to F sharp. Third string from the top, tune down to B. Third string from the bottom, tune down to E. Second string from the bottom is standard tuning. It's a B, so you don't have to change that one. And then the bottom string is also standard tuning. It's an E. You don't have to change that one either. There we go. C sharp, F sharp, B, E, B, E. Now, are you ready for the tuning tricks that I spoke of earlier? I have two important tuning hacks for you. Do you have a capo? If you have a capo, put the capo, you don't need a capo. If you have a capo, put it on the 3rd fret. Then use your clip-on or whatever tuner that you have. I don't know what kind of, I was like starting to get over my bad mood, and then why does that happen? How come you're like in a bad mood, you don't want to do anything, and then you find like a little moment of like hope, and you go, okay, maybe I don't need to be in a bad mood. Maybe the day isn't ruined. And then you start doing things normally, and then all of a sudden the bad mood goes, what do you think you're doing? Being okay. You're not allowed to be okay. Oh, guys, I don't know if we can do this today. Put a capo on the 3rd fret, and then using your tuner, tune these top 4 strings, the thickest 4 strings, to standard tuning. So E, A, D, G with a capo on the 3rd fret. Then get rid of your capo and you're probably okay. You're probably good to go. It's just if you have a hard time keeping track of, wait, what note is it supposed to be? Capo on the 3rd fret, tune the top 4 strings to standard, and then that made it more complicated, didn't it? It was supposed to help, I promise. Okay, here's the other trick. When tuning to this song, start with the skinniest strings and work your way up. If you start by tuning the E string down all the way, there's a very good chance it's going to put too much tension on the other strings, and that's when you will have broken strings, broken promises, broken dreams. Okay. Here's what happens. I hear myself just trying to compensate for the bad mood and just saying stupid things that nobody cares about. And then a little voice in my head goes, hey, Stuart, everybody can see through this. It's just stupid, and it's insincere, and it's patronizing, and no. And then I say, why don't you just patronize this stupid idiot? And then that voice in my head goes, I'm trying to help. And I go, oh, okay, why don't you help better, you stupid voice? And then it goes, okay, never mind, I'll just stay out of it completely. And then it slams the door, and then I feel guilty, and it puts me in an even worse mood. Another thing I will say about the tuning for this song is after you tune each string, you're gonna have to tune each string again and then tune each string a third time. When you change the tension that much, everything gets shifted around and it's just kind of a disaster. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna have so much fun because this riff to Powerful Man by Alex G is one of the slam dunk hits of the 21st century. Why did someone put a banana in my coffee spot? Okay. People, the world, friends and relatives, let's start this thing. Let's get these jam bots cooking on the back of the Stuart. You're doing it. You're doing it right now. All right, great. We're all in tune. Go ahead and put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. We're learning the introduction right now. Would you please, with these 2 fingers in place, play the 2nd string from the top? Great work. Then there is a tiny, brief, little momentary pause. Then you're gonna play 3rd string from the top. Then you're gonna pluck up on the 3rd string from the bottom. So far it's 1, 2, here we go. Pluck, down, up. Play it with me, 6, 7, 8. Pluck, down, up. Great work. Now, get rid of your pointer finger, but keep your middle finger there. Play the 3rd string from the top open, and then with your pointer finger, hammer onto the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. So we just went pluck, down, up, hammer. Play it with me. 5, 6, karate chop, drop jumbo. Great, really good. Then you're gonna play the 3rd string from the bottom open. Wow, look at you. Then with your pointer finger, you're off of the spot that it was on, and then put your pointer finger on 2 of the 2nd string from the bottom, pluck up on the 2nd string from the bottom, and then pull off of that 2nd fret with your pointer finger. So for that pull off, you're gonna just physically pull your pointer finger off of that 2nd string from the bottom, but when you pull your finger off, see if you can give it a little flick where you just kind of pluck the string with your finger as you pull your finger off. It sounds like this. Pluck, down, up, hammer, pluck, pull off, play it with me, here we go. Pluck, down, up, hammer, pluck, pull off. Great work. At this point in time, you're gonna pluck up on the 3rd string from the bottom open, and then pluck up on the 3rd string from the top open. Now, our fingers were like this, and your pointer finger was dancing around. What we're gonna do at this point is your middle finger is gonna pop on up to the 3rd fret of the top string and put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. So we were here. And then, I don't remember how the song goes. Uncle Stuart, you're acting like you're in a worse mood than normal, but I swear you're just in a normal mood for you. No, I'm acting the same, but I'm feeling worse. So, if you could just feel sorry for me, I would really appreciate it. So, after, should I play it again? Look at this. 5, 6, 7, 8. So see how right there, these fingers went up to the top 2 strings? Then you pluck down on the top string. Then you're gonna play 3rd string from the top, and then pluck up on the 3rd string from the bottom. I know that you don't quite know it yet, but I would like you to find solace. I would like you to find a positive emotion in knowing that we have just completed the main riff, which means we've completed like a bunch of the song. Just try playing it along with me and see what happens. We're gonna go really slowly. We're gonna go bow, chicka, walkie, donkey, pow, hunka, doobie, waka, 5, 6, here we go. And down, down, up, hammer, and pull off, cow, bong, chicky. That was pretty good. Let's do it twice in a row. 1, 2, less sound effects this time. Again. You're doing pretty well. Here's what needs to happen. We need to give that riff just like a couple minutes to settle in, and then we're gonna practice it not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 8 times in a row. And then I think you'll kind of know it at that point. So first, we just need to let some time pass for your fingers to do their, we just need to wait for a minute, okay? Do you have a problem with that? Yeah, actually I do. I don't understand. You could just tell us, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you're right. Let's stop fighting with me. Stop! Okay, are you ready? Have you calmed down? Are you talking to me or are you talking to yourself? This isn't funny. I know. It's not supposed to be funny. This is just me actually trying to convince myself. Okay. Of what? Convince yourself of what? Please, no, I was listening. Tell me, what are you trying to convince yourself? I don't know. Look, my sunglasses wearing bananas. We're doing it. We're practicing the riff 8 times in a row. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again. We're a quarter way through. No, you're not allowed to skip this part. Yes, there are chapters, but you're not allowed to use them. You have to play it all 8 times with me. Okay, guys, halfway there. Oh. Two more. 7. Last time. Great. See, that wasn't that hard. 8 times, just like Mr. Octopus when he fought Spider-Man with his 8 bioengineered mechanical... I want to squish this banana. I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about just squishing it. There's a lot of banana left in here. I'm thinking I might just squish it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to squish it. Oh, God, that felt good. That might have helped my bad mood. I have to confess, squishing that banana made me feel a lot better. These are my confessions. Confessions part 2. These are my confessions. I like squishing that banana. It put me in a better mood for a minute, but let's see how long it lasts. I bet I'll be in a bad mood really soon. I'm in a bad mood again now. That did it for me. You did it for me. Did what? I don't know. God darn it. Shoot, bang, stupid, butt, stinky tires. So for the introduction, you play that main riff 4 times. That's Spanish for 4. Surprised you didn't know that. Then we get into the verse of the song. For the verse, you play that riff 8 times. That's Dr. Octopus for Spanish. Surprised you didn't know that. Then we play the chorus. Now, I have to tell you something. We're going to learn the chorus in 2 different ways. I'm going to let you choose which way you want to do it. One way sounds like the album version, but the other way is how Alex G does it live. So I don't quite understand it. It's one of the great mysteries of rock and roll, but I'll show you both ways. Here's the way that it sounds like on the album. Put your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the bottom string. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. And then if you can, mute the top string with your thumb, but it's not a super big deal. You're going to pluck the 3rd string from the top by itself, and then you're gonna strum the bottom 4 strings. You're gonna do that 3 times. So that's just pluck, strum, pluck, strum, pluck, strum. Then you're gonna pluck that 3rd string from the top again, but release your fingers so you just have the open strings and strum down up. So that's the chorus. It is extremely short. It's only 4 beats long. We just go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. And then we go right back into the verse. The 2nd verse is just the riff, Dr. Octopus more times. Then the 2nd chorus is exactly the same as the 1st chorus. Then you go back to the riff for the 3rd verse and you play it another 8 times. Then we do the chorus again, exactly the same. Then we go into the third verse, which is exactly the same. It's just the riff another 8 times. Then we go into the third chorus, which is exactly the same again as the other 2 choruses, but it just occurred to me that I forgot to tell you that alternate way to play the chorus. Here's how Alex G plays the chorus when he does it live. Instead of playing this chord, he puts his middle finger on 5 of the top string, ring finger on 5 of the second string from the top, and pointer finger on 4 of the third string from the top, and he kind of strums the top 2 or 3 strings, and then he strums all 6 strings. So it's like that. It's very similar. It just sounds a little bit different. Here's the album version. Here's the live version. I would say just do whichever one you prefer. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. Here's what I would do. I would do the album version for the choruses. And then when we get to the ending, which is what we're at right now, switch to how he does it live, which is what I'm going to show you. Sorry, I made that really confusing. Look, here's what I will say. If you guys had YouTube channels where you taught guitar lessons and you were in a bad mood, I'd like to see you. I'd like to see you sometime. We should do a meetup. Okay, like with a bunch of people. I'm not saying just you and me. That'd be awkward. I was going to say something, but then it sounded really creepy. I was gonna say I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in a really long time and I have such fond memories of it. Maybe we should meet up at Chuck E. Cheese. But then before I completely fabricated that thought, I was like, you shouldn't do a meetup at Chuck E. Cheese. Here's the ending. Middle finger 5th fret top string, ring finger 5th fret 2nd string from the top, pointer finger 4th fret 3rd string from the top. You're just gonna strum down, 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 up. So that was just top strings, every string, top string, every string, top string, every string, top string, down, up. Then you're gonna take this exact same shape with your hand and you're gonna move it 1, 2 frets over. So you're on 3 on the top, then 3 on the second from the top, 2 on the 3rd string from the top, and do the exact same strumming. You're just gonna go back and forth between those 2 chords like 10,000 times. And I'm pretty sure the song fades out, which is, if we're being honest, a pretty fearful and cowardly way to end a song. How about we go back and forth between those 2 chords 3 times? 1, 2, start from the 5th fret. One more time. Here we go. So anyway, Powerful Man by Alex G. Very fun song. You're gonna love it once you get past the horrible, horrible tuning. If you get frustrated in the middle of the tuning, you can blame it on me. You can squish it. Boo. I thought this video was gonna make me feel better. It made me feel a little bit worse.